Hi guys, my name is CÉLINE SERRANOT, your kitchen guru. So today I've decided to compare traditional oven and microwave oven. Before we start, I just wanted to tell you that I'm French. If you hadn't noticed before, I was born and raised there, and 20 years ago microwave oven weren't in at all. So we grew up cooking in the oven on the stovetop, and that's the way it was. And when I immigrated here in Canada 7 years ago, I just kept doing the same thing. I bought my first microwave because I became a Tupperware consultant and I had to practice the recipes at home before cooking them at people's houses. So this is really when I started to use the microwave. I've decided to make this video for all of the skeptical people out there, just like I was before. Make sure you watch the video until the end to see the final result. Number 1, the cooking time. So just to explain to you how it works, in a traditional oven, we're gonna heat the air that is around the food in the oven. The air is gonna hit the surface and cook it, the surface of the food, and then it's gonna spread into the food up to the middle. A microwave oven is going to produce electromagnetic waves. The waves are going to enter the food up to 3 centimeters depth, and that's what's going to heat and then cook the food evenly inside of the microwave. The food is directly heated, contrary to the traditional oven, which is the air around the food that's going to heat the food. To give you a couple of examples, if you cook whole chicken in the traditional oven, it's going to take around 1 hour and 40 minutes, while it's going to take around 30 minutes in the microwave oven. If you're going to cook some salmon, it's going to take around 30 minutes in the traditional oven versus 7 to 8 minutes in the microwave. For potato gratin, it's going to be around 1 hour in the traditional oven, where it's going to take only 15 minutes in the microwave. And finally, for braised roast beef, takes a long time in the oven, around 2 hours versus 30 minutes in the microwave. So we can say that the microwave oven cooks 4 times quicker than a traditional oven. And remember, in this calculation we don't take into account the preheating time for a traditional oven that can go from 5 to 10 minutes. Now that's the cooking part. For reheating, it's going to take a long time in the oven, much less in the microwave. But I hear you guys telling me that, yeah, you can reheat in the microwave, but the food is going to be dry and it's not going to taste good at all. I agree, but there is something you can do about that. You have to adjust the power level of your microwave. For instance, when the microwave is set up on 100% or level 10, which is what it is by default in your microwave, that means that 100% of the time, microwaves are going to be generated and your food is going to be cooked with that. Now, if your microwave is set up on power level 70% or level 7, that means that microwaves are only produced 70% of the time. The power level adjustment allows the heat to be distributed evenly in the food. This is a way to avoid overheating. Number 2, electricity. Cooking represents 10% of a household electricity consumption, more than the lighting. A traditional oven uses around 1 kilowatt per hour, while it's 70 times less for a microwave. For a big quantity of food, the consumption of electricity is 2.5 times higher with a traditional oven. But for a small quantity of food, the consumption of electricity is up to 10 times higher with a traditional oven. Number 3, heat in the kitchen. So for sure, when you cook in a traditional oven, you're gonna have heat that's gonna spread all over the house, and in the summertime it's not gonna be agreeable at all. In a microwave, there's gonna be almost no heat whatsoever. Number 4, space. Obviously, a traditional oven takes much more space than a microwave oven. Number 5, taste. So for sure you're gonna tell me it's much better when it's cooked in the oven. What makes the food taste so good in the oven is a chemical reaction called the Messier reaction. And this one is a little bit harder to get in the microwave, but there are a few exceptions. If you cook something that has a natural quantity of oil or sugar, or that you add some grease to the food you're cooking, like onions for instance, you're gonna get the same kind of taste in the microwave. We also now have Tupperware products that allows us to grill in the microwave. So you're going to be able to make some salmon, grilled vegetables, pizza, toasts, etc., grilled cheese in the microwave oven when you have the right product. Number 6, the quality of the food. Generally speaking, the more we cook the food, the less nutrients we're gonna have. So no matter if you cook in a traditional oven or in the microwave, you're gonna lose some vitamins, especially vitamin C and antioxidants. So the best way to keep all of your nutrients is to eat raw vegetables and fruits. One of the worst ways to cook is vegetables, for instance, in water, because water has a tendency to absorb all the nutrients. So when you cook in a big quantity of water, you're not going to have much left. And the worst way to cook is the barbecue. Number 7, risks for health. So obviously in a traditional oven, the only risk that we have is to burn ourselves. Now in the microwave, I hear lots of people saying lots of things, so I just wanted to make it clear what the risks are. The way it works in the microwave is that the waves are going to stay within the device itself, which is actually a Faraday cage, a metal cage. So the waves are going to stay inside. Plus we have a grid on the door that prevents the waves from getting out. Also, turning off a microwave is like turning off lights. So no waves are generated after a microwave is turned off. Now we advise to let the food sit for 5 minutes before eating it. This is not to dissipate the waves within the food, because there's no waves in the food, but this is more to allow the heat to spread evenly in the food. You know, we don't eat waves when it's cooked in a microwave. Now that's for the waves part. We're going to talk about cancer a little bit. I hear lots of people say that cooking in a microwave increases the risk of cancer, but Health Canada says that there's no study that's been carried on that proves that. It's more the use of inappropriate containers that's going to generate risk for health, but that's going to be the object of another video. Number 8, the price. So you can have a microwave for around $70 plus taxes. Now if you want to buy a traditional oven with a stove top, it's going to be around $450, $500 plus taxes. So here's the result for our battle traditional oven versus microwave. So it's quite obvious that the microwave is a good alternative to the traditional oven when you don't have time to cook, for instance, during the weekdays, and you still want to eat something good. I don't know if this video was enough to convince you that microwave oven is a really good alternative to the traditional oven, but one of the best ways to prove it would be to come to your house with one friend of yours, and I'll cook a whole dinner for you guys so you can taste the food and see how good it is and how quick it is. To schedule our meeting, you just have to contact me. You'll find all the information below the video. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. I post a video every Thursday. See you then!